What's going on, guys? It's your boy Quamon Star G, and welcome to a brand new update video on the channel. Yep, it's that time again where I give you guys the rundown on what's to come on the channel in the immediate future. First things first, before I get into the nitty gritty, I just want to thank everyone, and I do mean everyone, who has supported my channel from the jump street, whether it was watching the initial live streams, catching some of the first pretty shoddy gameplay footage, and now sticking with me as I'm growing as a YouTuber. I want to thank you all. The way you guys came out for my No More Heroes 3 reaction was amazing. Right now, the video is sitting at close to 300 views, which for me personally, I never even imagined making something that would reach over 50 people, let alone close to 300. So thank you so much for that. No More Heroes is a pretty important video game franchise for me, and it is something I very much am excited for on a day-to-day basis. So to be able to share my excitement with so many of you and have it be received so warmly, it really helps pick my spirits up when it's down at points. So thank you all for the love and support in that regards. Now, moving forward / right now, got a couple of video series that are just starting and a couple of video series that are, you know, kind of sort of finishing up with the first half of it, not finishing up completely. I first want to talk about my brand new wrestling podcast that will be on the channel, Q&K Talk Wrestling, where me and my homegirl Key, we talk about wrestling in our own fun way. You know, it's not going to be reliant on a week-to-week type deal or specifically talking about WWE, AEW, Impact, or what have you. It'll be basically what we want to talk about, how we want to talk about it, live and direct, no reruns. That's what's happening. That is how we're going to get it done in that regard. And I am so very excited for you guys to watch and listen to that. We dropped our first episode last Friday, and I loved how it turned out. So did she, and we can't wait to bring you more of that. On the other half of the equation of new stuff hitting the channel, I got my Q and Friends series up and running, and the first part of many is Q and Friends Talk MK, where me and my homeboy Mike, who you should be checking out on his podcast To Lovecraft and Back, where they talk about Lovecraft Country, your one-stop shop for all things Lovecraft related, especially with the show, and some more in detail stuff about how H.P. Lovecraft did what he had to do, if you would put it like that, when it came to crafting these worlds. Definitely check him out. His third episode should be dropping, which would be reviewing the third episode of the series. So definitely keep that up, and the second and third episode should be dropping fairly soon. So keep an eye out on that. It is on iTunes, Spotify, and right here on YouTube. So bam, you got 3 options to listen to some good flavor in y'all's ear. But me and Mike, are basically running down our favorite things about Mortal Kombat. Part 1, which you should be seeing right here on the screen and in the gimmick in the right-hand corner, is us talking about our favorite Mortal Kombat games. That was a pretty fun one. The second one, part 2, which you should be seeing right on the gimmick in the corner somewhere, anywhere right at this point, is us talking about our favorite characters in Mortal Kombat. Definitely give that a shout out. And our third part, our final part of us talking about Mortal Kombat specifically, will be us talking about what we want to see from the series moving forward. You know, not necessarily, any specific thing, but just generally. So that's going to be dope. Expect that within the coming week or so. It is going to be fire. As well as I'm going to be doing more just random gameplay videos just to, see what sticks. Haven't committed to doing any real playthroughs at the moment because I'm waiting to see what my next generation situation looks like. And once I see what that is, then I'll decide on what type of gameplay through I would like to do on the channel and just run from there along with the Q and Friends and Q and K Talk series. And I'm also going to be working on some other special stuff on the side. Maybe you'll see it pretty soon or a little bit down the line. It'll be something where it's just me expressing my opinion, kind of like how I was on my Q Rants video, which you should be popping up on the screen right now, where I gave my opinions on the Spider-Man redesign. So yeah, definitely look out for that. Now, I want to talk about something that I think should be a nice little tipping point, and that is future content past the immediate time frame that I currently am working on. For those who don't know or have forgotten, I started off the channel really started off with two things, and that was my Batman Arkham Origins live stream playthrough, where I played through the entire game live on YouTube, as well as my Dragon Ball Salt video series. Now, I said back then that I wouldn't be doing any more live streams for the time being. Now that is fixing to change fairly soon, and I'm thinking about restarting that up. I have a couple of games that I would like to enjoy with other people, but I just have to wait on certain situations to resolve themselves, and then I should be bringing that back to the channel proper. The second thing, however, is that of Dragon Ball Salt. I don't think that will be returning, simply because I've gotten too good at the game for me to be adequately upset to the degree I would like to be, if as weird as that sounds, to make it as entertaining as possible for you guys. So I'll be finding another supplementary series where it's basically me versus something extremely hard trying to overcome it, and hopefully it is satisfactory for you guys. With that being said, there's a lot of other things right now I can't necessarily talk about, but definitely expect big things in the future. But most importantly, I just want to reiterate how grateful I am to all of you guys who have given me a chance, who've watched my content, who've liked what I've put out, who's resonated with what I was talking about, who's left comments. Please leave comments. I would like for an engagement to be had between what I speak about, whether it be positive or negative. Just engagement so we can all grow our mindset on these trivial things that happen, or just critique my gameplay and say I suck or say I'm rock. It's all good. But in all that being said, I just want to thank all of you guys for supporting my content, supporting what I do, the whole nine. That you guys really make my day whenever I upload a video and I see a litany of people watching it. So thank you all, as always. This has been your boy Gourmand Star G, and I will, as always, see you later. Peace.